right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I am excited to be here with everybody. I don't get to get on as much as I'd like, but I'm so excited. I love our team. I just want to really thank everybody for taking the time and actually just all the training and family and companionship we do. It means so much to me. And I know having all of you guys here just really gives us that sense of family we need. So, first thing I want to start with is I just want to recognize any new associates to the team. If you're brand new, if you are a brand new associate, please just take 30 seconds, introduce yourself, raise your hand. Let us know why you're excited about Legal Shield. What are your plans for your first $300 that you're going to get? What are you planning on doing? Who's new tonight?
I am.
Okay, so Diana, go ahead and then I'll go to you, Bill.
My name's Diana. I'm pretty new at this. I'm from Hawaii. I'm taking care of my grandmother. And I have 4 kids, and I feel like I just need to get something more underneath my belt than what I already have.
Wonderful, wonderful. This is a perfect opportunity to do that. Welcome. Great to have you. Bill, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. So my new associate's not here. He had something going on, but let's do met him on a welcome call. His name's Michael B. He's out of Texas. His background is logistics, and he has a very strong why. Usually when you have a strong why, that means you're going to do good in the business. We already set up his private Zoom call for Monday, so that's what we're doing right now. So yeah.
That's the way to do it. Great job. Great job. Well,
Veron's team. And Veron's here, so that's a clue right there.
well, good. Welcome. Jim.
Hey, thank you. I have a new associate that literally I just placed about 10 minutes ago. She just signed up. I've known Ginger for probably close to 30 years. And
wow.
She's a nursing student and she's up in the Chicagoland area, Illinois. And she had referred me a couple about 3 weeks ago who became members, and I followed up with them. They were so impressed with this system. I said, well, do you like to, make a little extra money? Had a little conversation. They said yes. And so I immediately called Ginger and said, hey, Martha's coming on. And I, want to know if you want to make some money. So I dangled the app, and Martha should be signing up sometime here sometime before the end of tonight. So
wonderful.
Be cool.
That's great. Wonderful. Lou.
Yes, I have a new associate out up in the state of Rhode Island. She couldn't make it on tonight. She was working. Her name is Tiffany Orenda. And so we look forward to having her on next week. But just wanted to let the family know and welcome Tiffany.
Wonderful. Hey, thank you. Robert.
Yes, I I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, but I would like to introduce Mary, who's on the call here from Ohio. And Mary, I believe, will be on board tomorrow. Mary, say hi to everybody.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. And on here, I'm reading from Aretha Johnson. She's new. She can type her answer. She knows she's with the right family. My amazing mentor is the queen herself, Miss Dawn Brinkley. So that's good. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Do we have any other new associates on today, or anybody that wants to introduce any new associates on their team? LaToya, go ahead, please. Oh.
Go ahead.
I'll go back to you, Jody.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Jody. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Jody.
It's LaToya. This is the one that I recruited. She's a fireball, so she's just now getting everything going. Damn, she signed somebody up about 10 minutes ago. So she's already going like she's supposed to. And she had one before that. So she signed up about week and a half ago, and she's already got 2 people and got some more in the works. So
Wow, that's
yeah,
wonderful.
talk to them. Tell them about
Yep.
the stuff, will you?
Yep.
Hello, I'm Latoya Barr, um, from Charlotte, North Carolina. I recruited Norisa Ross. I want to say sometime last week. Was it, Mr. Jody? I
Yeah.
think so. And just a few, well, just like 30 minutes ago, I signed up. What's her name? Taisha Mays. I was trying to get her on, but I was having difficulty with her getting on or whatever. But yes, ma'am.
Wow, congratulations. That's wonderful. That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
You're welcome. Bob, go ahead, please.
Absolutely. I'm going to, I want to welcome Jasmine and Kadisha. This is under Elizabeth Paselko. Elizabeth is actually taking a well-deserved vacation on Vero Beach. So she's on the beach right now, but we're working with a brand new associate of hers who's just recruiting 2 brand new associates. So I don't know if they're on, but welcome to the team. Elizabeth is on fire. There she is right there. She's on fire. And, it seems like when she goes away on vacation, her business explodes. So I'm like,
I think I'm just going to stay here.
That's a good plan.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
And
I'm just going to stay in Vero. I have no stress, nobody, I just work. It's
Right,
great.
right.
It's very cool. And I'll add to that because I just finished doing 2 launches. One for Tawanda, who actually was trying to make sure she's going to get her PCQ this month. She did one last night, had 11 people on, and one tonight with 5 people. And then one of her downline, who's brand new, who should be here and might be here for the first time. We just literally clicked out of her Zoom, and she had 5 people, 3 of which were very interested. So really excited for the growth that's happening under Tiffany Moncrief and her leadership. And God bless Tiffany. Good to hear that your dad's coming home tomorrow, by the way.
That's wonderful. Well, congratulations and welcome to all the new associates. We're really excited to have you here. I'm going to start off by sharing on my screen and actually just guiding you guys to the site where we really basically everything we need to be successful in our business. You're going to be able to find right on this site. As you can see, this is the welcome to the team. There is actually a button that says start that's going to show you exactly how to get started. And we even give you success systems and scripts. So I know that Liz and Don are going to put the link in the chat. And I'm just going to share real quick the actual scripts and go over with you and let you see how easy this is to really just build your business. I mean, it's right here for you. So this 5-step success system, your daily goal, of course, is to always expose 2 people a day. That's what we're always trying to do. If you expose 2 people a day, the follow-up and getting them to know what we do. Here again, you want to always share with 2 people a day that you're in business and you'd love to show it to them, let them know what you do. Always remember step 2 is using a tool. So we don't necessarily have to speak to what we do. We have tools that we could just send out that explain exactly what we do, right? We have a membership video, opportunity overview videos, and there are tons of tools in your Prospect by PPLSI app, along with Zoom presentations that are offered daily. So that's a wonderful way to use those tools to expose people. Thirdly, our 3-way calls. Just remembering that, you could speak to somebody and say, I'd really like to introduce you to my business partner who's been so helpful to me. It sort of takes the pressure off you having to know everything right away. For me, what it did is it really allowed me to introduce people to the business, to people who are successful in the business, and sort of took some of that pressure off me. So again, just saying, they're extremely knowledgeable and successful. We've been having a lot of fun together. And then just saying, hold on, let me get them on the line and getting that 3-way scheduled, right? Or we can also invite them to a live event. If we want to invite them, we have Zoom presentations daily, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The link is on there for Pinnacle Zoom. Super Saturday event. One of the things that I love is going to a Super Saturday event because it really allows us to meet other people in our area and just network. I'm the regional manager for Denver, so I hold weekly luncheons, coffee and business events. I host events weekly and they go great. It's just introducing people. I'm amazed at how many people have never heard of our business. And then, of course, if anybody wants to see any events specific to their area, they can go right to the Legal Show calendar and find an event that's specific to your area. As far as step 5, that's our training. So here again, you want to invite them to this call on Wednesday, meet the team, feel the love, feel the family that you have or the support. Drip them with different testimonial videos, the Prosper magazine. In your Legal Show Advantage, you have a lot of stuff that you can use, articles, stuff like that, just stuff to sort of give them an idea of what we do, right? And then just sort of give them an idea of what we do and how we're there to support them. So that's going to be the best way. You can see right here, we have scripts that are in place. Your heart market script, anybody that's going to support you, good or bad, family, friends. Here again, you just say, hi, so-and-so, hi, Mary, can you help me? I'm training with a new company, and I need to watch my trainer share our services. So what we're looking at is we just want to share it with 3 different people on a quick 15-minute Zoom call. You may or may not be interested in our services, and that's okay, but you'd be helping me to practice. And then just saying, do you have 15 minutes to jump on that call? That usually people are going to support you. People normally want to support us as long as they feel like there's no pressure, right? And here again, a warm market script, friends, family, your virtual grand opening. Here again, hi, Mary, how are you? I wanted to let you know I just started a new business. I'm excited. I'm launching it on the web. Or at your house, or if you're doing it in person, give them the date and the time, and then basically ask them, would you be willing to support me? Listen to what I'm doing, refer others who could use the services, and let them know that it would really mean a lot to you if they would attend. Either give them the Zoom address or the address where you're hosting the event. And then here again, for those people you just want to touch base with daily, those 2 people that you're going to touch base with daily, about the membership, just say, I'm trying to get the word out about our new services. You may or may not be interested, but you may know someone who is, so can you do me a favor and watch a short video? What I do is I talk to people all the time about what we do, and it always seems to come up in a conversation. And if it comes up that they're looking to make more money, I share the opportunity, just curious if they keep their income options open. And, if any side projects, if the money's exciting enough, and then just send them some information. That's going to be your best way to reach out to people. And it's all there for you. So it's all scripted for you, and that's what makes it easy, especially for someone like me who I had never did this before. That helped me so much. Next thing I want to do is I want to pass it over to Dawn Brinkley, who has been my mentor, who has taught me so much, who I bother like a million times a day. And she's always there for me. And I truly appreciate that because, she's been doing this. She's very successful. So it allows me to learn from one of the best. And I appreciate having her here. So Dawn, please.
Thank you, Melody. Wasn't she wonderful? We're going to turn it back over to Melody towards the end. But this girl right here. We're going to be talking about social media, but she's definitely an influencer. And whatever she does on social media works. So I said, Melody, you just keep on doing it, right? And so she's absolutely fabulous. So if you can follow her, see what she's doing with her postings. Don't send her a friend request, and I'm going to tell you why. We don't do that. I'm serious about that. So I'm super excited to share some information with you about how I am getting some success on social media. So just so we're clear, I am following the Beach Boss influencers. I've gotten into their program. I looked at other social media influencer training programs, and I just kind of vibed with what they were doing on social media. So I want to give credit where credit is due. I have done social media training before, and I've had, like I said, some success, but I knew there were some components missing that I couldn't identify and figure out. So I'm going to share those components that I found that were missing with you. Okay, so again, Beach Boss Influencers, if you are interested in following them, I am affiliated now with them. So just email me at dawn.brinkley@yahoo.com. Please put my email in the chat, Melody, and then I can send you over the link. But I did basically their free part and did exactly what they told me to do, and it worked. I'm very coachable, so that's what's going on. So what you need to do, one of the main things you need to do on social media, and this is just one pond to be fishing in, as Liz says, right? So I'm just going to be talking about social media. You should be in 2 to 3 other ponds fishing, whether that's doing recruit leads, opportunity leads, whether that's doing small business, whether that's doing B2B and going in as an employee benefit, whether that's doing a 3-foot rule. But this is just the social media aspect. So when you're on social media, you need to grow, engage, and promote. First off, we got to clean up your profile. So now this is going to be big because some of this is going to be a mindset change, because it was for me. You must begin to grow a new audience. You're talking to the same people over and over again. So take time, even if it takes a week, to clear out your friends list. Super, super important, and add new people. Okay, that you've got something with, and I'm going to tell you that you have an affinity with. Limit Legal Shield associates. You need 5,000 strangers. You do not need 5,000 Legal Shield associates. So no disrespect, but if you send me a friend request, I'm not going to take it because I need strangers. You guys are already in the business, right? So, and you need to be thinking that way too. That's if you want to grow your business on social media. So Legal Shield associates remain very minimal. Your team, your upline, that sort of thing, but that's it. And now here's where it switched for me, because I couldn't figure out, I was doing a lot of postings, a lot of motivation. I was like, okay, I'm getting some traction, but not as much as I really wanted. Not everyone, this is what the beaches say, is your perfect prospect. Who is your avatar? Who is your social media postings talking to? You're talking to that one person. And so when we talk about an avatar, your perfect prospect, you have to figure out, and you might need 2 avatars, one for membership sales and one for building your business recruiting. I'm focusing only on recruiting because I do membership sales fine. So I'm only going to be focusing on recruiting through social media for the team. And you want to, as the beaches say, you want to create an entire person. Who is he or she? What age group are they? Do they have, I mean, literally, what's the exact age? Are they 50, 51, 52? Do they have children? What kind of business do they work? What do they do when they work? You know what your avatar is? Your avatar is you before you came into Legal Shield. It's you looking for that something. So create an entire person. What are their pain points, their wants and desires? Are they looking for more money? Are they looking for time freedom? What are they looking for? What were you looking for before you came into this business? What were you in the closet sitting on the floor crying about before you came into this business? What was going on? Did you have more month than money? Were you only able to take short trips? Did you feel bad as the man of the house that you weren't able to provide as much as you thought you could, right? As a woman, did you feel like you're wearing 15 million hats and you know that you're built for something more, but you don't have the time to figure that out, but you know that you're a boss babe, but life is just crushing you. And when I say create that avatar, you want to write down, and this takes time, because when I had to do it, I had to go deep. You have to write down every pain point, every desire. It is important that this avatar works for you, that you write down a complete person, because once you understand who your perfect prospect is, then everything you'll do on social media speaks to that person. That person will hear you, right? So let's move on, because I'll share one of my postings. All posting should be focused on that one perfect prospect. Just that one that's going to read your post and go, oh, that it's going to do something for that person, okay? Clean up your profile. Here it is. So you want a vibrant picture. Your background wants to say anything other than Legal Shield. This was the second thing. They told us to take everything related to your MLM out of your profile, everything. The reason is because if you put, now you can have your own, like if you have your own personal link that's got different things, that's different. But if it's like, I'm a Legal Shield associate, which look, Bob and Sue and all of y'all knew, I was like, why can't we just post that we're Legal Shield? Let me tell you, when you're trying to grow your business and you're trying to recruit, if you give them that, then all they're going to do is go there and look. You want your postings to evoke curiosity where they have to go into Messenger and say, well, what is it that you exactly do? Now, there's stuff about Legal Shield in my book. I mean, if they go through, they're going to find stuff. But you want it to you want to create curiosity. That's everything about social media, is literally creating curiosity about who you are and what it is that you do, right? Again, you're talking to that perfect prospect. You want to grow your followers. I've got 5.2K, but you guys know I started this a couple of years ago, like right when COVID hit. But I'm trying to grow it to more. If you only got 600, 700, 800, I can't begin to tell you how important doing your avatar and growing your audience. You're not going to recruit or sell with just 700 people. And you're talking to the same 700 for the past couple of years. Clear them out, add new people. Your perfect prospect, and I'm gonna be very controversial here, is another network marketer. That's what the Beaches said. Network marketers will change companies 2 to 7 times in their career. So we're not stealing anybody, but some people in other MLMs, they're not happy where they're at. They're looking for culture. They're looking for somebody that's going to support them and teach them the right way. They're looking for that. So when you are adding people to your list, add other network marketers. They already know the business. They know how it works. Adding new friends, as you add them and they accept. This is another important feature. Go right to Messenger. Now, not everybody has Messenger. I get it. But if they do, go right to Messenger and I send them an audio. I go, hello, thanks for connecting. Hope your day is going great. Let's connect soon. And then I'll say a little something about their profile. When you're adding people as friends, make sure the profile that you're looking at, make sure you're not just adding them, that you're looking at their profile, that it looks real, that they've posted something in the last 24 hours, that they're active on Facebook. You don't add people just to be adding them. You're going to add them. You want to make sure that they are active on Facebook. Don't be scared that they look like they're high level in network marketing, or they're high level in their companies, or whatever they're doing. You want to add high profile people. You do. Become a professional friend maker. You don't want to have any, don't go into Messenger with an agenda, is what I'm saying. Because building a relationship takes time. This will take time, especially if you're really just starting out on social media. All of this takes time. So just right now, become a professional friend maker. Engage on their posts. Always remember, it's not about you, it's about them. When you engage on their posts and give them love, and don't just give them a thumbs up. I always do hearts. I never do thumbs up. It's always hearts. And I always say, oh my God, this posting really spoke to me. I loved everything about this. And then eventually they go to you and they start loving on your stuff. Again, make sure your new friend's profile is real. I'm seeing there's a lot of not real people out there. They look real, but they don't. If they've got the same picture for 5 times in a row, and then you go to their about page and there's nothing there, but it looks good. I'm telling you, they're not a real person. You want, when you look at their profile, there's got to be very engaging. Okay. Next, focus postings that speak to your perfect prospect. So here's one of the postings that I had put down. The name of my avatar, the name of my person is Maya. And so Maya is about 50 years old. She's got a burning, she's got this, her body vibrates that she knows she's meant for doing more than being a wife and a mom. She loves that. She loves her nursing career, that sort of thing. But I went deep. Well, what was Maya's pain points? So when I did that avatar and really dug deep into the pain points and what Maya really wanted, every posting that I do every morning is intentional. Every single posting is talking to Maya. So this posting I put, are you vibrating that you need to change or do something new in your life? I promise you won't be truly fulfilled until you identify what it is and go for it. You've fallen down, but now it's time to emerge as that badass you know you are. I'm talking to my Maya. I'm talking to the avatar. My postings are not going to attract everybody. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to attract my perfect prospect. Okay. I hope this is all making sense, you guys, because that was big. Okay, so let me get over here. Force that process to never run out of prospects. Engage. What are you posting? Now, here's the thing. The other thing that's going to be uncomfortable. The algorithm of Facebook loves lives. Loves when you do lives. It actually sends people that what they don't like is when you are posting about your business. They will actually, so that's why sometimes you'll post something and you don't get as much hearts as when you're posting about your cat or dog, right? You'll get 100 of those. But you post anything about Legal Shield, people, because first off, people buy from who they like, know, and trust. They don't like advertisements. People don't want to think they're being sold. And the algorithm of Facebook will stop that from getting in front of people. So you've got to be very creative when posting on Facebook. Lives are great. You don't talk about Legal Shield. You just talk about anything. I tell, so Sylvia Davis, Betty Owens, Lori Chabot, Aretha Johnson, they're all doing lives. Team. Melody does them because people like lives. It is the best way for a person to get to know you. Right? So when you're recruiting, they're recruiting into whatever it is that you're doing. They're aligning with you, not so much the business, but aligning with you. So people love stories and reels. So when you are promoting, we're not saying not to promote Legal Shield, but there's an 80-20 rule. 80% of what you post should be lifestyle. 20% is Legal Shield. And you don't have to mention Legal Shield in the comments. So like I posted a reel this morning that my team is really killing it, something like that. And then I posted some of the memberships sold so far this month. And all I did was put down some of the small business plan with trial defense, small business. People are gonna figure that out. But I never said Legal Shield. A couple of identity theft protections, and then I had some music behind it, and that's it. It's gotten over 100 views. Right? And then there was a reel that I put where I was at a professional networking group, event when Jennifer McCafferty came. And then I talked about, we got 2 new recruits. Neville is on here. Neville was one of them. Neville Neville I've known for a long time. I've known his wife, but there was a video that I put that there are some events happening over the weekend for real estate agents. It's going to be a big event. It's here in Southern California in Garden Grove. If you're a real estate agent, you might want to just contact me to find out what this event is about. There's going to be an event on Friday during lunch, 12 to 1, and there's going to be an event on Saturday. So if you want to hear about what this is, there's 3 ways to reach me. You can DM me, you can email me, or if you have my personal phone number, you can give me a call. Right. So then when I reached out to Neville, when I called him, because like I said, I know them, Neville said, so So I saw that you've got something going. Is there something going on Friday at 12 noon? At Mimi's when Jennifer McCafferty was here. And I said, as a matter of fact, now he would have never known about that had I posted it. He went to the event and came on as a recruit. Right? This is great. So this is, you see what I'm saying? You're just, because people are watching everything you do, even if they're not commenting. You want to grow your audience, delete some people that are not even communicating with you on Facebook anymore, and grow a new audience and connect with them on Messenger. Okay. And then I was gonna, Aretha can't evidently talk. I don't know if Lori, are you available to just say something about what it was about my postings or the profile that got you interested? Is Lori available? Some of my people are very shy. And this was, is Lori, there's Lori. Lori, can you unmute? There she is.
I was actually looking for a Legal Shield rep, and I'm out in Saskatchewan, Canada. That was difficult. I had came across your picture. I'm not sure where, but I've seen your picture. I thought, what a gorgeous lady. So of course I had to, check out your profile. And I contacted you. We connected through Messenger and stuff. But you're just a sweet lady. And right away I had that connection. Million miles away, and I signed up.
She did. She signed up to be a recruit. It's great. I love it. Neville, can you unmute? Like I said, me and your wife have known each other forever. But even though you didn't comment on that video that I posted about there being a networking event, you saw it, right?
I did. Yes, I did.
So tell us about what interested you in regards to coming to that. I know that I had called you and said, are you interested in doing some business? But what was it about that you were like you watched the whole thing, even though there was no comment? You didn't comment on it.
Oh, wow. It's been a while since I saw that video, but I saw what you were talking about, and it kind of coincided with something my wife was telling me. And I decided to contact you and see what was what.
Wonderful. So let's go drive right into the live event. You came to a live event where you met other people. Did you enjoy the live event?
I did, yes.
Wonderful.
And it was, it was mostly for real estate agents, realtors and all, but I was quite pleased to see some people who were from other backgrounds, like engineering, like myself. And they took a part-time interest in it, some of them full-time, and they all came off as people who liked what they were doing and were successful at it and wanted to spread the word. So that was encouraging.
Wonderful. Thank you, Neville. And he's going into the employee benefit certification tomorrow because he's got connections with a lot of business owners. Aretha, you're now able to communicate?
Hi. Thank God. I had to make a switch here and get things going, and I'm so thankful that I can come in. Oh my God. The spirit that you have, it is content and it's inspiring. And yeah, you are with Legal Shield, but I believe that what attracted me to you was your spirit, kind of woman that you are. People don't buy Legal Shield, people buy people. And when I seen your post, and I'm thinking that I thought, you was involved in, because I'm writing a book, but how you presented yourself, thought that you were the person that I needed to connect with, but we still connected, and you connected me with someone else that could help me with the book. It began a beautiful friendship here. So I'm thankful. I really am. I'm Shield. And I'm rolling, lady. I'm with your guidance, with your mentor. I'm so happy to be a part of this. And know that I'm with the right family. Thank you.
Thank you, Aretha. And that's one of the last tips I want to give you. When you're on social media, branding is everything. And I appreciate all the compliments, and I love my team. You guys know I'm all about you. But branding is everything. Brand you, not the company. And I mean that in a wonderful way, but you want to brand you. And especially, people that move around from one, company to another. I see it all the time where I was like, so these, network marketers, I was like, I thought they were with that company. Now they're repping mushroom coffee. Now they're repping CBD. And it's like that, literally, when you do that sort of thing, people are like, people think you're all over the place. So make sure when you're branding yourself on social media that you're branding you, that you have a brand. You can have brands in buckets. Like my branding is Legal Shield. My branding is motivation. My branding is being there for you. My branding is this. My branding is sharing how I'm going through this, health journey, this wellness journey that I'm going through right now. But you want to brand you, and you're worth it. And you have something to share in your life, and don't think that, well, there's nothing about me that I can brand. Yes, it is, damn it. You are you. You are a human being. God does not create mistakes. You are wonderful. So brand you and take that time to do it. And people will align with you. All right. So that's it for the training. I think we have time for maybe a question or two, and then I'm going to hand it right back over to Melody.
All right, guys, anybody have any questions? Please raise your hand. Dawn is wonderful. Dawn, you're always wonderful. I love you. Thank you. You teach me so much.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Merritt.
Merritt.
Yes, hi, that was the awesome training. Thank you. I just had a question. When you say clear your friends list, do you mean like defriend them, or could you elaborate a little bit on that?
That would be unfriend them so that you make room for new people. Correct.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's whatever platform you're on, you guys. That is whether you're on Facebook is your thing, LinkedIn is your thing. Evidently, the beaches say this works no matter what platform. Instagram, Facebook is my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill, you have a question?
Yeah, hi, Don.
Hey.
So I have a lot of, just like you, came from nurses, right? Tons. And a lot of them say they want to talk to me on Instagram. So a lot of them sign up memberships through Instagram, which is kind of interesting. But I'm still trying to build in Facebook. Just have some questions on that. Most of them are healthcare, right? Because that's kind of like the tribe I'm looking at. That's where I'm from.
Most of mine are not in healthcare. My followers. Yeah. Okay. But you just
I'm
wanna,
thinking I should branch out, maybe not just have all healthcare.
That would probably be a good idea, Bill. Yeah. Start with that avatar.
Okay.
That starts everything. Without that, it's going to be hard. Then you're going to be all over the place trying to figure out, who do I accept as a friend? I'm telling you, it works.
Okay. Thanks.
Don?
Yes.
Don?
Yes.
Don?
Yes. Wait, people got to raise their hand. We're going to just give a couple.
What is your website? So I can get a hold of you.
You mean my email address, you mean?
Yes, please.
Yeah, dawn.brinkley@yahoo.com. I think Melody put it in the chat.
I did put it in the chat, yes. And I can put it again in a second.
Yeah, it's just my first name and last name, but the dot between, like a period. Dawn.brinkley@yahoo.
Yahoo. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Michelle, go ahead, please.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
So who do I look for? What type of people should I look for when prospecting for associates on social media?
Okay, first of all, you complete your avatar, right? You're going to dig deep. You're going to complete that person. Once you complete that person, you will know exactly who you need to go to. Now, other network marketers, so I'm just going to reveal it right here. You've got to know where other network marketers are following. So network marketers are following, Fraser Brooks. They're following, who else? I'll throw some names out, you guys. They're following Ray Higdon. They're following these big gurus, right? So what you want to do, and if you're on social media, yeah, Eric Worre, exactly. So
Les
what that's exactly right. So what I typically do, because I know my avatar front and back and who I'm looking for, when they post something, you know, they'll post like, oh, they're having a summit. There'll be like 1.2K comments. I go through the comments and I'm looking for my age group. I'm looking for my avatar. I click on people and see what kind of profile, exactly, Grant Cardone, see what kind of profile they have, and then I'll add them as friends. So, but until you complete your avatar, your perfect prospect, it's going to be hard for you to do.
So how do you get about an avatar, Don?
You have to create it. I just told you, Bobby, you got to create the person that you are before you came into network marketing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jim, go ahead, please.
Hey, thank you. Don, great job. I just have to tell you, I hate it when you do this because I think I get everything going good and you screw me all up again. Hey, I wanted to find out, you had mentioned talking about changing like your photos and your backsplashes and that stuff. Is there like a frequency or a time frame? Is that something you do? I mean, I look at profiles, try to make sure somebody has people following, that they're just not new, you know, stalkers, bots, or whatever. But on my own personal one, how frequently should I be changing my backsplash or pictures or any of that kind of stuff, cover photos?
I don't have a frequency. It just really depends. When I kind of get tired of looking at my cover photo, I'll change it to another motivation.
Okay.
Yep. Or if I see that interaction is going down, because as soon as you change your cover photo or you change your back, you know, your back photo, then that goes right. People look at that, it goes right into the front, and people are like, oh my God, I love this picture, you look fabulous, blah, blah. And then that starts kind of generating. So it's however frequently you think you want to do it. There's no frequency.
Okay. And then and when you say avatar, you're just basically talking about something that we want to create and put down on paper.
Another person, a person, create an entire person.
I have to revert back about 30 years ago.
Then you need that. Yeah. Now you can, yes, yeah, but then revert back.
I do.
You can make them kind of your age right now, though, but revert back and remember those feelings that you were feeling before you got into network marketing.
Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Good idea. Thanks.
Okay, just a couple.
Al, go ahead, please. Sorry, Don.
It's okay. I was like,
Dawn, Al Gardner, good to hear from you. You always drop those heavy nuggets, and we love it. The Beach Boss influencers, I'm glad you validated that company or that organization, because I clicked them. I was about to start learning about them, and then I said, I wonder if these people are real. So you just validated them. And so as you went through what they were offering, I kind of take your opinion and advice, because you are part of us. And you recommended, you know, if we wanted to know more about them, you know, to email you.
Yes.
Is it I'm not, it is what it is. Is it advantageous to go through you? One, because of the way they have it set up, and I'm not trying to be facetious or anything, because that's the way they have it set up, and or because you have filtered what they've done generically to fit what we do here at Legal Shield.
It's a combination of both.
Okay.
Because it's a combination of both. Again, I'm kind of affiliated now with them. I brought into their major, not the big one, but their major trainings, and their modules are amazing. But you've got to do the work. But however way you want to do it, if you see their ad, click on it. However you want to do it, it's up to you. Okay, who's next?
Lou.
I forgot I had my hand up. Dawn, amazing job as always. I love how you mentioned about don't go into Messenger with an agenda, right? Perhaps you can help us understand, like, what does that mean to go in with that agenda? And I know, coming across as a salesperson, but maybe an example of what would be a great conversation starter, or how to approach somebody in the direct messaging that doesn't seem so invasive, or how to approach a prospect.
Well, so first off, it's just kind of what I had put already in the training. Just say hello. Hey, thanks for connecting. Mention something about one of their posts that I saw that you posted this on this date. Loved everything about it, and I just keep it at that. I hope we can connect soon. I love connecting, or I'll say something like, I love connecting with another boss babe. I see that you live in Pennsylvania. Great. I have no agenda except for connecting. And there's sometimes I see that they've read it, they've listened to the message, but they don't get back to me. And that's okay as well. When I say don't go in with an agenda, don't go in and think, oh, I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, this is gonna be my new recruit. Oh, I'm gonna get a membership sale. Not. If you go in that with that agenda that, hey, would you mind taking a look at my link? That is like the worst thing that you could possibly do, is message somebody first time and say, can you look at my Legal Shield link? It's like the worst thing ever. Robert Slezak, we're in the Beach Bosses together. Robert, you're in Beach Bosses too. Yeah, I know. I've seen you in there. That community is amazing.
Yep.
So,
Sue, go ahead. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Dawn.
That's okay. So that's basically what you don't want to do. You don't want to go ahead and put your link to somebody that you don't know. You haven't even said hello. And you want to become a professional friend maker. Hey, how you doing? You can swing back around a couple of days later, and as you're, loving on their posts for the next couple of days, right? You're loving on their posts. You're like, you love her. You're looking at their stuff. They're happy because they're getting engagement. They're loving on you. And now you guys have this reciprocity where you're loving on each other. It's a beautiful thing. Now you can go right back in the messenger and say, hey, Liz, look, we are like totally connected, like right now. Like you can do something funny. You can say something funny. I would love how about we meet for a one-on-one meet and greet Zoom? I would love to hear what you do. And then you're going to do the Liz LaQ. When you meet one-on-one on Zoom, especially if they're in another network marketing company, you're going to ask them, hey, can you're going to talk about friends. I mean, you talk about family and that sort of thing. Then you're going to say, well, can you share with me what it is that you do, so that if I run across customers that you are looking for, then I can refer them to you. You're going to let them do it for 10 or 15 minutes. And then in the middle, you're going to ask, well, do you mind if I share my screen and share with you what I do? Right? So that's what happened with me and Miss Aretha, is that I shared my screen. She saw the service and the money. And she was like, yeah, right? Not many people have a presentation like we do. They're just talking. So that's what you want. That's what you want. Still with no agenda. Whether Aretha had come on or not is not as important. Now, she know I love her, but it's not as important as the activity. Getting the information, getting them to know you, taking time to just say, hey, thanks for checking out what I'm doing. I'm so appreciative of what you're doing. And what is it that you want to do? She said she wanted to write a book. She didn't even know where to begin with that. And I said, oh, I know somebody that can help you write the book from Alignable. And I connected them, and then they Zoomed together. Right? So I was a connector. Right?
Good
so
job.
No agenda. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Sue, go ahead.
Yep, that's the best thing you can be, as a connector. I do the same thing,
Yeah,
but I don't necessarily do it a lot on social media. So I'm interested. 2 questions. One, how much time a day are you spending on this?
So in the mornings, I get up every morning and I post right around the same time. So I post to my entire team about what's happening in the world of Legal Shield, and then I post on my personal page. And I'm pretty much figuring out what I'm going to post the night before that morning. And then I'm engaging in other people's. Now, I've got time on my hands because I'm sitting around the house like between things. But you don't really need to dedicate any more than 30, 40 minutes.
Wow. Okay. So
You
as
really
you said,
don't.
going through people's posts and you're finding their profiles and you're reading their profile, That's
Having
time
fun.
consuming. So I just wondered how much time you're spending. And then the second question is about Boss Beach influencers.
Yeah.
How long is their program? Is it just like you said, modules? Is it just like they send it to you? Obviously you're paying for it and whatever that is, and they're sending it to you, and then you're just like, we have the vault and we go through the vault with Brian's stuff. Okay.
Right. So what it is that first, when you go with them, it's gonna be free. They're gonna give you these tips that actually worked immediately for me. Right.
Okay.
And then I decided to kind of do a little bit more and then a little bit more. Their big one is like a year, but you can become part of, just for a nominal fee, you can become part of what they call the beach, what do they call it? The island people or whatever, right, Robert? I think it's called the island or something like that, where everybody gets on there, all these multi-level marketers that are trying to make it in social media, and everybody's just kind of communicating, and they're telling, I don't want to go live, but we need you to go live. We need you to do your avatar, right, Robert? All that's happening. So there's a lot of support on their platform. Whereas when I had paid into somebody else's that I won't mention, it wasn't that. They have a streamlined academy. I like it. Not everybody's going to. I just want to give credit where credit's due in regards to the training this evening.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Your training was amazing. What you took out of it and what you're sharing is amazing. And it must be working, obviously, for you. Liz just posted about her. And Rob Slezak is on the leaderboard as top recruiters for the month of September. So it must be working.
Robert, unmute, because I want to hear, because Robert, we're doing the same thing. I was like, okay.
The one thing I just wanted to share, and I made the big mistake when I was creating my avatar. I was going into detail about this person. They're married, they got kids, they got, and it's fine to put a little bit of that in there. But really what you want to get in that thing is the pain points.
Yes.
Get as many pain points as possible in there. And that's what people are going to relate to. They don't care how many kids you got or if you're married or not. But when you put something in there, I went through a bankruptcy, and it was the most devastating feeling. You feel so, whatever. I mean, when you are raw that way, that's what's going to draw people to you.
Robert is
it's a great program.
It is a great program. And Robert is exactly right. But you want to create the entire person so that you know what the entire person looks like. But when we sent our avatars in the community and they read it, people kept coming back, yeah, but we need more pain. You need more pain? That right, Robert? We were like, oh my God. And then people want, you want to share it, your avatar, with people so that they can see. You're like, no, I need more pain. I need, what were you going through? How pain? Like almost to the point where it makes you cry. See, now when you start posting on social media, you're going to speak to that person. You're not going to bring up marriage or kids or anything like that, but you're going to speak to that pain.
Okay. Ellen, real quick, one more question.
And this will be our last question. Yeah.
Right. Real quick. I'm going to go back to the Facebook profile. Now I have my link to a couple of my websites on that profile. Should I get rid of those links?
The beach has told me to get rid of ours, right, Robert? So if you're asking in regards to this training, yeah, you want to take off links.
Okay. Thank you.
That would be a yes.
And one of the things real quick that I do, and Dawn knows this, is I have a personal Facebook page that is family. So I could, and then I have a business Facebook page that I'm following what Dawn's telling me to do. I'm getting better at lives, but that way I can just accept anybody. So I have 2 different Facebook pages that I work with, and one's just personal where I could be me, and one's, public. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Dawn. That was wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay. All right. I'm going to turn it back over to Melody. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thanks, Dawn. Yay. All right. So now what we're going to look at is we are actually going to look at recognition. So we're going to start with rank advancement. So has anybody on the team, if you have, please just post in the chat if you've rank advanced at all since our last meeting. I know we're all working really hard to do that. Okay. So on there, I'm trying to follow it and read this too. So also, now I think, let's see, sorry.
It looks like we have
Okay.
Tony is a new manager.
Okay, congratulations, Tony. Great job. Great job for everybody for rank advancing. That's wonderful. Anything else on there, Dawn? I'm sorry, I'm not following it completely.
No, we have Tony on our team who hit manager. Is Tony on the line?
Already?
Okay. No, okay.
It's an early night.
All right.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so next we're going to go on to our performance club list real quick so we can look at performance club. So here again, we're going to go through and I'll go through. So Liz and Dave LeCue right now are at 429 performance club points. Jim and Joe Alafet are at 420. Don Brinkley's 400. Gwendolyn is at 346. Sue and Bob Joseph are at 343. Rudy and Kelly King are at 293. Jason's at 278. Elizabeth is at 250. I am at 240. Kevin and Linda Torres are at 230. Tiffany Moncrief is at 230. Cherry Seawright, 225. The Hill Group of New England is at 225. I'm sorry, 224. Christina Campos, who is one of my brand new recruits, is at 194. New Power Generation is at 180. Precious is at 179. Amira is at 179. Carlos and Elsie Mendez are at 173. Jody's at 160. Tawanda is at 150. Aiden is at 150. Tony Lorenzo is at 150. Patricia Weber's at 150. Felicia Walker's at 150. Luhi, I think it's Luhi Plus is at 150. Jose Oriano is at 150. Robert Slezak's 148. Grace Code is at 139. Shanta Shaw is at 128. Lou Moya is at 125. Thomas Pierce is at 120. Derek Costa is at 120. Tiffany Roberts is at 117. Betty Owens is at 115. U.S. Commercial Roofing is at 114. Even Schnitzler is at 110. Katie Karcher is at 109. Lisa Vega is at 109. Kendall Featherston is at 100. Kathy Montoya is at 95. Merritt Holt is at 95. Catherine Jess is at 90. Tamika Stanley is at 85. Jeanette Ekberg is at 80. Teresa Caldwell is at 80. Access Affordable Benefits is at 80. Philip Ledesma is at 80. Richard Tipler is at 80. Andrew Stevens is at 79. Atch Investment, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, is at 72. Latoya Barr is at 70. Maria Valarezo is at 60. Laura is at 60. Ray is, Boom Nieto is at 55. Bradley Warren is at 50. Jolene Price is at 50. Carolyn Rogers is at 49. Nathan Dunwell is at 45. Sharon Crawford is at 45. Mercedes Ayala is at 45. Candace Alves is at 45. Carmen Huertas is at 45. Sergio Andrade is at 45. Gus is at 30. Yvonne Matthews is at 30. Rebecca's at 30. Bill and Nadine Lee are at 30. Inez Nazario Vega is at 30. Cynthia Wyatt's at 30. Rosa Rodriguez is 30. Andrea Chadwick, 30. Bernadette Maldonado, 30. Parveen Kumar's 30. Keith Oliver's 30. Chauncey
Melody,
Maria Melvin. Yes.
This may go on for because there's a whole other list. I think they just wanted the Performance Club 150 and us.
We did want to recognize everybody that had a point on here, so we'll just scroll.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah,
of
we
them.
can just scroll, yeah.
Congratulations, everybody. We're so proud of you, and we know that you could do it and get your 150 points by this Saturday. We are so excited for you to be on the Performance Club and getting your cash bonuses and earning the free trips to Jamaica.
Just to put it in perspective, guys, for everyone that's on there, if you've got 30 points or more, you're one recruit away from hitting Performance Club, because one recruits 50 points, and if you sell a plan, a $65 plan, you're right there. You've got your extra 120 some points. So thereabouts. So just have a really good outlook. Everyone in that 30 area, I mean, you're right there. Let's do it, guys. And that's a lot of people. So congratulations. Awesome.
That list was long. I was losing my voice. Boy, that just tells us our team, it works, right?
I noticed that. I was like, okay, she's running out of breath. I need to save her. She's short of breath. I was like, it's a whole other list. We're just like, no, we're just gonna stop it. And so Michelle Mullen says she opened up her first group. This is exciting. So if you've sold a membership or you've recruited in the past week since the last meeting, put it in the chat. We want to say hello to you. And then we are close to closing it out. Liz, we're going to turn it over to you to end.
Thank you so much. Great training, Dawn, Melody. Thank you so much for bringing the fire tonight. This is recorded and we will put it on our team website at startwinning.net under the Grow tab. I do want to make an announcement real quick that this Saturday, the last Saturday of every month, put it in your calendar, we have a will workshop. The last Saturday of every month at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 12 p.m. on the West Coast. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 3 p.m. and all the time zones in between, North and South, East and West. And it's going to be on the same Zoom link this Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, 12 p.m. Pacific. And we have top director, almost a senior director, Jim Alifat, presenting, who is the best will workshop presenter this Saturday. So get your member prospects on there. You want to hit Performance Club? Invite a bunch of people who need to get their will done, and they will sign up and bring their mom along with them too, and you'll get 2 memberships. And then I want to make sure that everybody, by the way, raise your hand if you're going to Dallas this Tuesday. The company is having like a mini convention in one afternoon. You can literally fly into Dallas and fly out of Dallas on the same day. The meeting is from 12 to 4 p.m. at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. So come and meet us if you're available. And then next Wednesday night's team call. Do not miss it. Set your alarm. Tell your whole team to be on because it will be the convention recap with all the exciting announcements from Dallas next Wednesday night. So with that, thank you so much, everybody. Have an incredible night. Congratulations to all. And we look forward to seeing everybody at the top. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Good night. Great training.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Great training.
Great job, Dawn. Great job, Melody.
Performance
Thank you
Club.
so
Great
much for
job,
that.
Dawn, Melody, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Awesome.
Good job. Bye, everybody.
Everyone.
Great job, Dawn. Great job,
Good
Melody.
night,
everybody.
Everyone in
Good
Dallas.
job.
Awesome training.
Yeah, see you guys in
Thank you.
Dallas.
Amazing.
Great training. Great training.
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
Liz, everybody. Thank you, Don. Bye.
Look, it's little Dave. See that?
Hey, it's Maxwell.
He looks like me.
Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while.
Good to see you, Bianca. Good to see you, Rosa, Micah, Melissa, Rhea, Jerry, Alexander, Calvin, Lisa, Sonia, Jolene, 407, Ava, Alexander, and Jerry. Have a great night, everybody.